Welcome to another edition of Real Sports Live Southwest. As we're Friday Night Football. Yes, that's right, Friday Night Football. Game of the week, Eagle Pass, CC Winn, and your Eagle Pass Eagles are duking it out. Week 3 of Texas High School Football. Eagle Pass ISD Student Activity Center, Flozell Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium, Cozell Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium. I always get mixed up. It happens, but again, we are live. That's right, we are live, and we're gonna get you guys all the action today as we're on our pregame show brought to you by Hacienda Ford. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels. Subscribe to our. Actually, go and follow our Twitter. Follow our Instagram. Follow our Facebook page. If you do that, you're never gonna miss action on the field, on the court, or wherever it is, the ball field. As tonight, the CC Win Mavericks coming in September 13th. That's right, September 13th, Friday the 13th. 13th meeting between, actually the 14th meeting between these two teams. As we give you guys tonight's game. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season. Como Fitness Supplements and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out on your own time at Como Fitness.
Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
And as we continue our pregame show, you're watching Real Sports Live. I'm Freddie Rea, giving you all the action on the mic as we get you week 3. Last night we were in Laredo, Texas, Shirley Field, as the Laredo Nixon Mustangs moved to 3-0 and are the only unbeaten team in District 29-6A as they beat Roma by 2 points, 38-36. You guys can go back and watch the game. We're streaming it live tonight as far as on our YouTube channel, Facebook, and Twitter, Roku TV. And we're recording the same action on our video feed. So we're gonna have the replay of the whole game an hour after the game, an hour, hour and a half. So make sure you guys catch all the action on the field as the Eagles and the Mavericks meet for the 14th time in school history. Is dates back 14 years ago, 2000 and 2005 was the split of the two schools. We talked to both coaches earlier in the week. Actually, we talked to them on our Gridiron Talk show, and it's going to be the first 4 minutes. Who can waver the first 4 minutes of this game and not make mistakes? As Coach Villaseñor mentioned that last week against Uvalde, it was those little things that they were not able to finish the game. So again, that's a big thing for them. Guys, we'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Buenas tardes, aquí apoyando a los equipos de los Mavericks y los Eagles para que este año les vaya bien y siempre los estaremos apoyando y especialmente aquí a mi hijo David López, es mi nieto, le deseamos lo mejor.
Come visit Lulu's at 2955 El Indio Highway for some great Mexican food.
Donde la comida se hace con amor.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Winn Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food. Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
And we're back to the pregame show brought to you by Hacienda Ford. Also, Ram Country Auto World as we have coin toss at the middle of the field. And the seniors. the captains: number 2, number 7, number 13, number 21, and number 45 for the Eagles. 13, number 20, number 6, and number 15 for CC Winn. And Poncho Nevares, the state representative um, for Eagle Pass, is the honorary captain or the honorary coin flip. So for the Eagles, Christian Barcena, captain. Alan Rodriguez, senior quarterback. Number 13, David Lopez. Number 21, Saul Perales. Number 45, Jacob Salinas. And for CC Win, number 13, Ernesto Vasquez, a senior wide receiver. Number 20, his brother, Gilberto Vasquez. Number 6, Jared Royce, who got defensive player of the game last week. And number 15, Eric Sanchez, another senior. So, again, it is those are the captains for the two squads, and we see the. Well, I'm seeing it. You're not seeing it, but they're seeing it, and we're seeing it here. As far as the and they're the. Sorry about that. We're kind of trying to check and see. So CC Win will receive the opening kickoff, and the Eagles will defend the South Go, and away we go. The Eagle Pass Eagles in their orange uniforms, the Mavericks in their white and black with their black and silver helmets. And away we go. We got about 14 minutes. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
Hey everyone, my name is Rudy with Mattress Clearance Warehouse, inviting you to come and see the best price mattresses in all of Laredo and now our new location in Eagle Pass. Take advantage of our great promotion that we have right now. For only $40 down, you can take your mattresses home today. Get 90 days same as cash. Queen sets start at only $150. We have a wide selection of different styles at different prices. Save as much as 75% off from big store prices. Call the number on your screen. Call me today.
Stat Emergency Centers. Proven leadership, experience, and high standards in patient care and services. The difference sets us apart. Stat Emergency Centers was the first to implement a modern approach in emergency room services. Voted best freestanding ER and now first to develop an independent physician-owned specialty inpatient acute care hospital. Your healthcare matters to us. Thank you, Laredo, for trusting Stat Emergency Centers and providers with your healthcare needs. Excellence is not a given. You earn it.
Stat Emergencies.
So we're back to the pregame show brought to you by Hacienda Ford, and we have I guess we haven't gotten the footage, but fans are packed in this student activity center today, as this game is a game that was circled when the schedule comes out, week 3. It is a big event for the city. It's a city event that brings both schools together, brings the community together as one district, and all week from Monday all the way to Friday, we had games. Monday for 7th grade, Tuesday 8th grade, Wednesday freshman teams got on the gridiron, and then Thursday night last night 41 to 27 CC Winn um, got the win, the JV squad. So we bring it to Friday night football, and we are live from Roseville Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium in Eagle Pass, Texas. CC Win Mavericks, of course, coached by Eric Villaseñor, and your Eagle Pass Eagles head coach is Tom Gonzalez. So we want to thank everybody who's joined us, and we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with more on the pregame show brought to you by Hacienda Ford.
Llega un momento en la vida en que necesitamos cuidados especiales, y cuando ese momento llegue, piense en Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation Center es un centro de enfermería especializada y de atención a largo plazo que brinda servicios integrales para esas personas que necesitan un tratamiento especializado que se centra en la atención de la demencia y el deterioro de la memoria, y que a la vez necesita atenciones de enfermería especializadas. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation lo espera en el 3106 Bob Rogers, aquí en Eagle Pass. Para mayores informes llame al 830-335-4832.
Come stop by at Rody's Country Fried Chicken on 1910 Indian Highway. We are great supporters of the EPISD Athletic Department. We also like to wish the CC Winn Mavericks a great 2019-2020 season. Go Mavericks!
Hello, it's Carlos Santos, wide receiver. Rody's Country Fried Chicken has always been a great supporter to our Eagle Pass Athletic Department. Go Eagles!
And we're back to the pregame show. Is the alma mater for the Eagle Pass Eagles, and we get set. We're about 8 minutes away from the from kickoff. As you can find us on Facebook, you can find us on YouTube, you can find us on Instagram, and you can also go to our Twitter account, and you can find the game there. If you're an alumni and can't catch the game here in town, well, guess what? All you got to do is go on our social media, and you'll be able to catch all the action on Real Sports Live Southwest. And the Eagle Pass Eagles side, they whited out it's a white out kind of for the stands, as they have the rally rags. And on the other side, the Mavericks, the whole student section, that student section over there, and the student section of Eagle Pass is also filled up, and they're ready to row. And we got the presentation of colors here. So we have the presentation of colors on the field. And with that, the presentation of the colors, and we'll take a break. We'll be back with more after this. Capital Insurance Services has been in business since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, and many more. We also provide Mexico insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Joanna Salinas. Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida. Tenemos deliciosa comida casera, donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
Capital Insurance. And we are back live as both teams have entered the stadium, and the Eagles from their tunnel and the Mavericks from their breakthrough. The CC win the day as we had to fly over, and we're gonna try and get some footage out on the field and on the field, so we can get you some good highlights at halftime of some of the plays. So we get set for kickoff. We got about 2 minutes to go before kickoff. Just to give you guys a heads up, it's going to be one of those games that it's going to depend on who wavers the first 4 minutes, as I was telling you guys earlier on. And we want to thank all our supporters on Twitter, and also so we get set for kickoff here. So we got 12 minutes on the clock, and the Mavericks will get the opening kickoff. Back deep is Gilbert Donato Garza. Number 17 back deep for the Mavericks. And number 24, Ethan Cáceres. So those two guys, Cáceres also last week had did not have a big week like he did in week one against Crystal City. He had 135 yards, 15 carries, and so the Eagles' rush attack, of course, has Saul Perales and Jose Hernandez, and of course, amongst others. We got a kickoff here by number 94. That's David Lopez. And he kicks it off, and that one will go out of bounds. So the kick will go out of bounds. And the flag on the play, of course, the flag will be for it going out of bounds, and they're going to set the ball. So the Mavericks will have the ball. The first possession at their own 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. As we see Ethan Johnson, the senior quarterback, 3-year starter for Coach Villaseñor. And as we talked to both coaches, Coach Villaseñor and Tom Gonzalez, they talked about everybody in the trenches. That's right. The defensive line for the Eagles and the offensive line for the Mavericks. Two running backs, shotgun formation, will give to number 24, and he will be stopped. So Cáceres gets the carry. And number 45 in on the tackle. That one went nowhere to the 30. 2nd and 10 now from their own 30 for CC Winn. Coach Royce likes to take shots. So spread formation, shotgun for Johnston. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Will give, and that one immediately brought down, a gain of about 2 yards for Cáceres. Actually, a yard there on that one to the 31. So 3rd and 9. A gain of a yard for Cáceres here. Now, again, one back set with Johnston, 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Johnston will step back, quick throw to the outside, and wrapped up quickly, immediately. That's number 2 in on the tackle. And Olivo gets that one from Johnston, complete, and for just a yard to the 32-yard line. It'll be a 4th and 8 for the Mavericks here early on in the first quarter, as they have number 65, Emmanuel Oviedo, doing the kicking duties for the punt team. And there is a flag on the play. Back deep, receiving it at Bárcena will take an eagle bounce, and then take a CC Winn row to the 20, to the 21. And we'll see what the flag on the play. So that punt. So they might take the penalty here. It was on the offense. As far as on the punt team, it was a false start. So they're gonna elect to re-kick that one. That was a nice pump by Oviedo for the Mavericks, as that one pinned the Eagles down at about the 21-yard line. So that was a good net. About a 46, 47 yard punt there for Oviedo. Now the ball is backed up 5 yards to the 28-yard line. 4th and let's call it 13 or 12, excuse me, 4th and 12 And that one off the, and that one is a fumble and picked up by number 44, and that's the first turnover. That one hit one of the up guys, and that ball got recovered by number 44, a fumble recovery by Charlie Schussler. So now the Eagles will have their first possession at the Winn 11-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Eagles with 9:54 left here in the first quarter. And we have a two-back set in the backfield with Caballero and Hernandez. Hernandez will go in motion, two receivers to the near side, and a fumble, and Alan Rodriguez will fall on it. That was number 43 in on the tackle quickly, as that was a loss. And that was Jose Hinojosa, the defensive end for the Mavericks. That's going to cause havoc on the Eagles' offensive front. As we mentioned earlier, that's going to be the key, and that's what the coaches talked about. And that's a 5 yard, 2nd and 15, back to the 16. Negative 5 yards there on that play too. And he'll go to the outside and be brought down out of bounds as he gains 4 yards to the 12. That's Alan Rodriguez. So 4 yards, 3rd and 11 at the 12-yard line. Two receivers to the near side, one of the far side. Two back set with Caballero and Hernandez. Eagles have the first turnover of the game as Caballero will swing out, and a slant, and that was Dakota Quiporos for the catch on the slant, and it's complete to the 1 yard line. 1st and goal for the Eagles, and there's going to be a timeout called. Actually, they're going to check to see if maybe they did get they're going to actually measure it to see if they did get, so an official timeout, and we're going to take a quick timeout. So we come back to game action, and it is 4th and inches from the 1 yard line. Motion, and Caballero gets stopped. Actually, he goes into the end zone for a touchdown. Eagles. Isaac Caballero will get into the end zone on a 4th and inches. And 4 plays later on a short field, with 8:32 left in the first quarter, Caballero goes in from 1 yard out to get the first touchdown and make it 6-0. Eagle pass, as the point after attempt is put up by Ramirez, and it is good. 7-0. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a labor Labor Day party.
It's the Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale where you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Back to game action here as the Eagles take a 7-0 lead. Here in the first quarter with 8:32 left, 4-play drive. And they had a short field there, so started at the Winn 11. Did go back, but then they got the yardage back. So David Lopez will be kicking off to number 17, Donate Garza, and number 20, I believe, that's Gilberto Vasquez. A line drive kick. Be taken at about the 5. Near side. Looking for running room. That's number 21. There's a flag. And that is something that they talked about, is those little penalties that change possessions, that change the fact that they were pinned back. Now they are going to get an extra 15 yards on that return after being hit out of bounds. And that was number 20, Gilberto Vasquez, returning the ball. So the late hit will put the ball for CC Winn at their own 35-yard line. So they started their first possession at the 30. Now they started their second possession at the 35. First and 10 for CC Winn. So you have Jaime Rodriguez, who is a senior. Adrian Munoz, who's a senior, also on the line. Bunched up, far side to number 13. Gets away. He's at the 40. Crosses the 40 to the 44-yard line. And that one is caught. Ernesto Vasquez. And Mando de los Santos coming in for the tackle. Complete, good for 8 yards to the 43-yard line. Second and 2 for the Mavericks here. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Will bring a man in motion. Will give jet sweep near side, and he will be brought down. That one is number 3, Joe Garza. There is a flag on the play. Gonna see what that flag is for. Barcena and number 45, Jacob Salinas, was in on the tackle. So they're going to step off a penalty on the offense. And that's going to bring them on a 2nd and 2. Bring it all the way back to the 28-yard line. And second and 17. That was a 15-yard penalty. And we talked to the coaches, and again, I reiterate, those are the small little things that kill a drive. Johnston looking, and it is sacked. As he is sacked behind the line at the 22-yard line, and that's number 44, Charlie Schussler, who's That one to the 23, a 5-yard loss. It'll be a 3rd and 22. Three receivers to the far side, one on the near side. Shotgun, Ethan Johnson now throwing, and that one is short. Almost picked off by number 4, Jacob Reese. And that one was intended for number 4. Incomplete. Bring a 4th down for the Mavericks at the 23-yard line. We're in the first quarter, 6:38. Friday Night Football, presented to you by Hacienda Ford and Ram Country Auto World. Special teams is one of the things that Coach wanted to win in that facet. 3 facets of the game. And that one takes a roll. Barcena picks it up. He's to the 40 and goes out of bounds. There's a couple of flags on the play as Barcena returns the ball. There's 2 flags on the play, 6:23. And a good punt by Oviedo. So on the receiving team, personal foul. And again, they added it to 40. Now 15 yards back. And they'll start their drive at the 25. So the Eagles will have their second drive with 6:26 left here in the first quarter at their own 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles, and Alan Rodriguez will have trips right. 3 receivers to the far side, 2 receivers stacked to the near side. Nobody behind him, and Hernandez shakes one off. He's to the 40. Makes a move, 45, and crosses the 45 to the 48-yard line. That's a nice pitch and catch for the tandem of Jose Hernandez and Alan Rodriguez. Pass good for and that will come back. That was a play that would have netted about 23 yards. And now they're going to bring the ball back as the Eagles get penalized. And the penalty there on the offense. So the ball to the 17-yard line, 1st and 18. 3 receivers set again to the far side, short field. 2 receivers to the near side. Rodriguez will look to run the ball inside, crosses the to maybe the 20, actually the 19. So a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 16. So 2nd and a long 16 yards. We'll give to number 26 out to the outside. That's TJ Mares, number 26. He's a sophomore or freshman. There's another flag on the play. Alberto Vasquez, there's another flag on the play. And those are the things that both coaches were talking about. Being patient enough. I know there's a lot of emotion on the field as both schools, crosstown rivals, but again, they have to make sure that it's a controlled aggression. As we talked to them on Thursday, there is another flag is blocking below the waist. And all the way back to the 12-yard line. So it's going to be a 2nd and 21, I believe. Just about. So two receivers set to the near side, one on the far side, shotgun formation. We'll have Hernandez in the backfield. So Ontiveros and Hinojosa, of course, the interior, the D tackles. We'll give to Hernandez. Hernandez shakes one, brought down by number 21 on the far sideline. And that was Argines Gonzalez. Not much there. The ball to the 13-yard line. Actually, yes, it's about the 12-yard line. So third and no gain on that play. Three receivers set to the near side. And there's a false start. So a false start. Ball goes back, so another penalty. We'll give to Hernandez. Hernandez comes inside, and Hinojosa comes and cleans up there as he goes down. So 4th and 25 for the Eagles. And they're at the 10-yard line. So special teams here as Ramirez stands at the goal line. And now there's a penalty, is false start. So they're going to mark down 5 yards. So this is a good chance for the Mavericks here as they're going to get great field position. Number 13 is back to receive, Ernesto Vasquez, and of course Jared Royce. His angle kick and pushed out of bounds. By number 45, Jacob Salinas. So Winn will have it in Eagle territory at the Eagle 30-yard line, I believe. First quarter, 3:46 left. Trying to see where they're going to place the ball. Okay, it's at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Mavericks at the Eagle 32-yard line. So both teams now have had a short field. For the Eagles, they had the short field. They made it count as they scored the touchdown. Now the Mavericks have the short field. 3 receivers set to the near side, 1 on the far side. Will give to Vasquez. Vasquez nowhere to go. He's bottled up by number 55. That's Tommy Cantu in on the tackle. And he lost a yard. Actually, he gained a yard. 2nd and 9. $3:19 left here in the first quarter. 3 receivers set again to the near side. A slant, and that one almost picked off. And that one caught by number 13, Ernesto Vasquez. He got hit as he caught it to the 26-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, a 5-yard pass play. So that one will bring a 3rd down and 4 with 2:46 left here in the first quarter as CC Winn is looking to capitalize on a short field. Stands are filled both sides as the Eagles and the Mavericks. Friday night football. And Johnston will take it up the middle. He is stopped by number 1, De Los Santos. He crosses to the 21-yard line. He needed 4, got 5. So Johnston. So first and 10 for the Mavericks with 2:23 left here in the first quarter. Two receivers set to the far side. Two back in the backfield. Will give to number 24 near side and gets hit down by number 4, Jacob Reese. To the 17-yard line. That's a 4-yard gain. Second and 6 for the Mavericks. 7-0 first quarter. Two backs in the backfield with Johnston. Johnston will keep. Looks to run. He is still on his feet and goes down. And he comes up and so Jacob Reese with the tackle as he gets the ball to the 9 and gets another Maverick first down. 8-yard carry there for Johnston, the senior quarterback who shoulders a lot of weight. Two backs in the backfield with Johnston. Two receivers to the far side. One on the near side will give to Cáceres. Cáceres will be bottled up by Cantu and a host of Eagles there as Cáceres goes between the tackles. And we mentioned that to Coach Villaseñor with the fact that he does like to run in between the tackles. He is quick enough to get around the edge, but he likes to ground and pound as he gets 2 yards there. Second and 8. Actually, second and go, excuse me. Second and go with 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. And they're going to call a timeout. So guess what? We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Are you ready for the prices? It's a Labor Day party.
The Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale is going on now. You can get a new F-150 starting at just $27,995 or 0% interest for 72 months.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
And we're back live as the Mavericks have it with 19 seconds here in the first quarter. Second and goal from the 7. Bring a man in motion for the Mavericks. 3 receivers set now. And Johnston will take it himself to the far side. He will try to extend, but no, he goes out of bounds at the 1. There is a flag on the play. So not quite sure what the flag is for. Is that came from the back judge or from the umpire. So blocked below the waist, and that negates the 6-yard gain there, as that was an offensive penalty there. So they bring the ball back all the way back, second and goal at the 18-yard line. So second and goal, and we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more after this.
Are you ready? Are you ready, ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a Labor Day party.
It's the Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale where you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Seven zero first quarter, 13 seconds left. As more fans continue to come in. A ticket that you cannot give up. As we have Johnston with two receivers to the far side, to the near side. And looking middle, that one is incomplete, as that one was intended for number 4, Matthew de Alva. That pass is incomplete. Third and go from the 18. 10 seconds left. 7-0 to score. We talked on Thursday also about understanding the situation of what this game is all about, and the game is basically to go ahead and have this whole community understand that they have such a tremendous double move. That one incomplete, as number 13 and Vasquez, that one was incomplete. We'll bring a fourth and go from the 18 with 5 seconds left. So an unsportsmanlike conduct. So they push the ball back all the way to the 33-yard line. And it will bring up a third and go after that penalty. So they accepted the penalty. Third and go. Johnston will get his troops on the line. There's a 3 receiver set to the near side, 1 to the far side. Vasquez 1-on-1 to the far side. Johnston will have Cáceres in the backfield. Drops back, looking now. Steps up in the pocket, throws into the end zone, and incomplete as that one falls in short. And the intended receiver was number 3, Joe Garza, as that brings a fourth and go from the 33. If they can pin them deep, if they can pin the Eagles deep here in with a punt and pin them inside the 5, that's going to have great field position as far as trading off the position of field position for the Mavericks. But that was the end of the first quarter. As we get into the second quarter, that was the last play of the first quarter. 7-0 as we move into the second. Week 3 of Texas high school football, presented to you by Hacienda Ford. Real Sports Live Southwest. So they are probably going to punt, if not go for it. And it looks like they are going to. Actually, no, it was a turnover on downs. No, it is a fourth down. No, it says first down going the other way. That's kind of something new for me. So first and 10 from the 33. And that one batted down, Hosa there to bat that one down on a first and 10. So the Eagles have it with the start of the second quarter, leading 7-0. So that pass was intended. An incomplete, batted down. So second and 10. And we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
Valdez Tire Record Service located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Winn Mavericks a successful team season. Como Fitness, Supplements, and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out on your own time at Como Fitness.
Back to live action here from Gozo Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium. Second and 10 for the Eagles from their own 33-yard line. And Alan will run with the ball up the middle and will get the ball to the 42, the 43, actually the 48-yard line, excuse me. On a second and 10, he gets 15 yards, first and 10. That's Alan Rodriguez using his quickness to get those 15 yards. Two receivers to the far side, to the near side. Santos will go in motion. That's number 4 on the reception. That's Jacob Reese. And Eric Sanchez in on the tackle for the Mavericks. And that one to the 47. So second and 5, a 5-yard pass play. Three receivers set to the far side, 2 to the near side, shotgun formation. And that one thrown out to the outside, and that is caught by number 5, Carlos Santos, as he just flipped it. And that one to the 40-yard line. A 7-yard pass play to the 40. It'll be first and 10 for the Eagles. Three receivers with a man in motion. That's Santos up the middle. And he gets across to the 31-yard line, maybe the 32. That's Alan Rodriguez with the rush. to the 32. That's an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2. So he's got 2 carries in this drive, totaling 23 yards here. Out to the outside. And that one caught by number 4. And he's got 3 completions. He's 3 of 4 in this drive. That one good for Jacob Reese to the 25-yard line. A 13-yard pass play, 1st and 10 for the Eagles as they're moving along here with 9:50 left here in the second quarter. You're listening to Freddie Heredia on RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest. 3 receivers set to the far side, empty backfield, 2 to the near side. We'll send the man in motion. That's Lopez, and in on the tackle was Hinojosa as he made a tackle in the backfield for a sack as he came from his DN position and shot out like a cannon. As that one to the 31, a 6-yard loss there for second and to the 28. A 3-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 13. And a timeout is called. And with that, we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
We're back to live action. 9:02 left here in the second quarter. Ball to the 28-yard line. Quick out to number 14. And Dakota Kiporos will get back to the original line of scrimmage at the 25. So that ball was complete. And that one to the 25. A 3-yard pass play. Will be a 3rd and 10 now for the Eagles. As 8:26 and rolling as they started this drive at their own 33, and they have had it for a third of this quarter, as that one was given to number 3, Isaac Caballero, and he goes nowhere. As 4th and 10, no gain on that play, and the ball to the 25. Rolling near side, has a man open, and brought down by a host of Mavericks. Number 6, Jared Royce, and Kiporos with the catch. And the ball to the... looks like the ball is placed at the 19-yard line. So turnover on downs. So now CC Winn will have it at their own 19. First and 10. Johnston fakes it, goes far side. He is on a race and he actually slides in at about the 32, the 33 with 7:24 left. At the 33-yard line. First and 10. 14-yard carry there for a 14-yard carry for Johnson. Sets up a first and 10, a timeout called, and we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
In business since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, and many more. We also provide Mexico insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Joanna Salinas. Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
As we bring you back to live action, 7:08. Will take it himself. He's got some running room. He's at the 40 and gets brought down by number 1, Armando de los Santos. And again, the RPO, Ethan Johnston with a carry to the 43-yard line. Another 10 yards and another Maverick first down. Cáceres nowhere to go as he is hit in the backfield by number 28. That is Jose Samaniego. And that one for no gain. Second and 10 with 6:32 left here in the second quarter. 7-0 as you guys were on earlier. The first quarter, the first turnover early on in the game. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. Quick out, and that's Vasquez. Vasquez complete, and he will be brought down by number 13. So there's a lot of 13s, 13, both players on the field, Vasquez and David Lopez. And then you got Friday the 13th. Of course, this is the 14th game of the series. And that ball to the 49-yard line, a 6-yard pass play. So it's 3rd and 4 for the Mavericks. We'll give to Cáceres. Cáceres makes a cut across the 50 midfield and gets it down to the 48, maybe the 47. Man, 55, that's Tommy Cantu in on the tackle. And they're going to measure this one on the far sideline. The chains are right at the 47, and when you look at this sideline, it's about a good nose of the football. If we can get our camera down there in that area, of course, you guys can't see it now as I'm explaining to you, but in the replay of this game, as far as we're going to give you all the video, it is about a yard short. So they're going to place the ball, and that's where they need to get across to the 47-yard line. They're about a good football length. To the 47. So 3 yard. It's fourth and let's call it inches, but that was a good 3 yards there. Fourth and inches. The jumbo set here for the Mavericks, and Johnston will take it himself, and it looks like they might have been stopped. I don't know if they're going to give him forward progress. And it looks like, yeah, they are going to give him forward progress to the 47. And it is a first down on fourth and inches. So he gets it 1 yard to the 47 with 5:17 left and counting now. Johnston will get that yard that they needed. Now it's first and 10 with 5:04 left here in the second quarter. Down by 7. Two receivers set to the near side, two to the far side. Shotgun formation has Cáceres. Now a man in motion. That's Garza for Winn. We'll bring it near side. And almost got the ball taken away. Slipped a tackle, and there is a flag on the play. David Lopez in on the tackle. Full 49, and that the clock stops. So there's a holding on that play. So it's going to bring the ball back from the 47 to the 43-yard line. It'll be a first and 20. As that was a 10-yard. A 10-yard penalty for holding. So first and 20 from the Maverick 43. A quick out to Vasquez. Vasquez picks it off the ground and gets across the 45 to the 47-yard line. So on a first and 20, a pass quick to Vasquez, complete. Second, actually to the 46. So a 3-yard pass play. So we're going to call it a second and 17. Three receivers set to the far side, one on the near side. Shotgun formation for Johnston. Has Cáceres. Puts it back in. Now he rolls out. Flings it. Intercepted by Bárcena. Bárcena has it at the 45. He's trying to get away from. And there is a couple of flags as Bárcena gets the interception there. And that is 4 for Bárcena this season. Actually, that is 3 for Bárcena this season. The record in one season is 7 by Mario Diaz. 7 interceptions in a season, and I think he has the record. I got to check with Conrado Perez, who has the interception record for most picks in a season. But as far as I know, Mario had 7 in one season. Mario Diaz played in the early 2000s for the Eagle Pass Eagles, as he's watching from Austin. So with an interception on that pass play, Bárcena gets the Eagles with the ball at their own 32-yard line after the penalty. First and 10 for Rodriguez and company. Will roll out near side, looking to throw. Now far side, that caught by number 14, Dakota Quipuros. He's at the 10, he's at the 5. Touchdown, Eagles! As Quipuros gets a touchdown. 68-yard touchdown connection from Dakota Quipuros. From Alan Rodriguez to Dakota Quipuros. 68-yard touchdown pass. And there is a flag on the play. So they might negate the the big play there. There's a ineligible man downfield as Alan Rodriguez rolls out, and that, my friend, will bring the both fan bases. So that negates the big play. And the ball will be placed at the 27-yard line. So 5-yard penalty. It's going to be a 1st and 15. Caballero and Jose Hernandez in the backfield. 2 receivers set to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation for Rodriguez. Rodriguez will now roll near side and will get to about the 30. He is a senior, Alan Rodriguez, who was a backup, and early in the season he also had a mishap. He actually had a high ankle sprain, so he was nursing a high ankle sprain, and his replacement Sarabia was playing very well, and then he goes down against Southwest in that 42-14 victory. Will put a man in motion. And that is Caballero. Caballero bounces back inside, and he gets to the 38-yard line. And the ball at the 38. An 8-yard run there. So it's going to be a 3rd and 4 for the Eagles. A manageable 4 on a 3rd down. Two backs in the backfield. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Quick out. That one's caught by number 11 and brought down at midfield. That one good to CGC Richie. To the 49. And with 2 minutes left, the Eagles have it at the 49, at their own 49-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles with the clock rolling here. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation, 2 back set in the backfield. 4 will bring a man in motion. That's number 29. Will give to Caballero. Caballero slips a couple of tackles and goes forward to the 44-yard line. So 6-yard carry to the 44. A minute 26 left here in the second quarter. We talked about it earlier, and I reiterate, the trenches is what's going to win this game. The front 4 and the front, the offensive front of Eagle Pass and the defensive front of the Mavericks. That one incomplete, as that was intended for number 14, Dakota Kiporos. And 3rd down, and let's call it a 3. With a minute 3, it stops the clock. So 2 backs in the backfield for Rodriguez. And there is a penalty. And again, those are the things that they're going to talk about in halftime as far as the emotion of this game and the jitters and what it brings to the table. You see there a penalty that puts them back 5 yards, 3rd and 8 at the 49 after the false start. Bring a man in motion. That's Kipuros. Drops back, throwing deep. That's number 11 and incomplete, as that was number 20 for the CC Winn Mavericks in on the Gilbert Vasquez. That pass intended for CGC Richie and incomplete. We'll bring a 4th and 8 with less than a minute to play here in the second quarter. Ramirez. Razzle dazzle. Throwing. Man open, number 21, and gets the first down as a little trickery there for the Eagles here. A nice play there. And it is caught. Number 21 and number 13, David Lopez, completes it to the 31-yard line of the Mavericks. 1st and 10 for the Eagles with less than a minute to play. They're set at the 31. A little razzle-dazzle and a little, I mean, you're talking about Coach Reese, Coca Reese, calling up that play in a 7-0 game. Special teams, is special teams going to win it? And as we talk about that, we get a ball carry from number 29, Jose Hernandez, who was trying to get behind his lead blocker, number 66. That's Ernie Perez. So it's a 2-yard gain to the 29. 2nd and 8. Drops back, looking. Can't find anybody now. Rolls and throws out of bounds. As Alan Rodriguez was escaping the pressure of this CC Winn defense. As pressure came from number 42, Axel Rodriguez. So these guys know each other. They've played summer baseball together. They've been in the trenches at younger years, so they know exactly what's at stake. From the 29, 3rd and 8 with 20 seconds. And that's to Sajisi Ricci. He's got some running room. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Eagles! Looking for flags. No flags. That is a 29-yard touchdown strike from the senior, Alan Rodriguez, to the junior, Sajisi Ricci, with 13 seconds left here in the second quarter. The connection between Alan Rodriguez and Sajisi Ricci for 29 yards out. Touchdown pass. And that one good. 14-0. Eagle Pass leads it. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Apoyando a los equipos de los Mavericks y los Eagles para que este año les vaya bien y siempre los estaremos apoyando y especialmente aquí a mi hijo David López, es mi nieto, le deseamos lo mejor.
Come visit Lulu's at 2955 El Indio Highway for some great Mexican food.
Donde la comida se hace con amor.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Winn Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food.
And we're back live with 13 seconds left. The Eagles will punt it away, or will kick it off, leading 14-0. And now David Lopez will kick off. And he's going to pooch punt that one. Be taken at the 30 by number 3, out of bounds. That's Garza. Brings it back to about the 35. So the Mavericks will have it first and 10 at their own 35-yard line with 10 seconds left. I'm going to see if they're going to just kneel the ball. It looks like, yeah, they're going to take a knee and go into the half 14-0. He'll take a knee, and that ends the first half. 14-0, Eagle Pass leads it. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching and listening to RealSportsLive.com.
This is Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
StatER does its testing and evaluations quickly without the delays of a traditional emergency room. We utilize the full services of a standard ER department, including CT scan, bedside emergency ultrasound, x-rays, and a full clinical laboratory, with a focus on getting you taken care of without long wait times. Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Buenas tardes, aquí apoyando a los equipos de los Mavericks y los Eagles para que este año les vaya bien y siempre los estaremos apoyando y especialmente aquí a mi hijo David López, es mi nieto, le deseamos lo mejor.
Come visit Lulu's at 2955 El Indio Highway for some great Mexican food.
Donde la comida se hace con amor.
For emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
Hey everyone, my name is Rudy with Mattress Clearance Warehouse, inviting you to come and see the best price mattresses in all of Laredo and now our new location in Eagle Pass. Take advantage of our great promotion that we have right now. For only $40 down, you can take your mattresses home today. Get 90 days same as cash. Queen sets start at only $150. We have a wide selection of different styles at different prices. Save as much as 75% off from big store prices. Call the number on your screen. Call me today.
Stat Emergency Centers. Proven leadership, experience, and high standards in patient care and services. The difference sets us apart. Stat Emergency Centers was the first to implement a modern approach in emergency room services. Voted best freestanding ER and now first to develop an independent physician-owned specialty inpatient acute care hospital. Your healthcare matters to us. Thank you, Laredo, for trusting Stat Emergency Centers and providers with your healthcare needs. Is not a given. You earn it.
Stat.
And we're at halftime here, 14-0, as the Eagles have a 2-touchdown lead. As we give you kind of a recap of what happened in the first half, the CC Winns opened the game receiving the ball. They had it at their own 30 and had to punt, but with that punt, it was hit by one of the up guys, one of the up men that was getting set to block for the punter, and a fumble recovery from number 44, Charlie Schussler, as he was able to get to the ball and get the Eagles set up at the Winn 11-yard line. And with 8:32 left in the first quarter, the Eagles scored first on a 1-yard touchdown run from number 3, Isaac Caballero, to make it 6-0, and Ramirez hits the extra point, making it 7-0. Winn was not able to do anything with their second possession as they go 4 and out. And then we move along to the Eagles. The Eagles moved the ball. They got the ball with 6:26 left in the first quarter, and they moved the ball all the way down to the they went backwards on that drive. They had it at their own 25 and went back all the way to the 5, and they punted away after all the penalties and no gains on that. Then, of course, CC Winn comes back, and they go from the Eagle 32-yard line and go all the way to the 9-yard line and have a first and goal. And then some incompletes plus some penalties bring them back to the 33. And that is what kind of did them in that first quarter, was penalties and having those crucial plays at crucial moments happen where they were not able to capitalize. The Eagles had it at their own 33. They drove and they punted away. Actually, they turned it over on downs as the second quarter started, and they ate up most of the second quarter on that drive. And then Winn comes back. They got it at their own 19-yard line, and they get it to the 46, and then an interception by Christian Barcena puts the Eagles in scoring position as they get it at the 32-yard line after the interception, their own 32-yard line, and they proceed to drive it 68 yards on 12 plays, with the 12th play capped off from 29 yards out on a 3rd and 8 after also getting a punt, a crucial moment as Coach Coca Ruiz, decides to do some special teams wizardry and magic as he gets a double handoff pass to number 21 Saul Perales from David Lopez, as they got a first down to the 31, and then 3 plays later on a 3rd and 8, Alan Rodriguez connects with 13 seconds left in the second quarter to Sigisi Ricci for 29-yard touchdown, with Ramirez giving them a 14-0 lead, and that's what we have at the half. We'll give you the halftime stats too. We'll get them here shortly. We're also going to give you the highlights of the first half. So we'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
Center is here to offer.
Llega un momento momento en la vida en que necesitamos cuidados especiales. Y cuando ese momento llegue, piense en Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation Center es un centro de enfermería especializada y de atención a largo plazo que brinda servicios integrales para esas personas que necesitan un tratamiento especializado que se centra en la atención de la demencia y el deterioro de la memoria y que a la vez necesita atenciones de enfermería especializadas. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation lo espera en el 3106 Bob Rogers, aquí en Eagle Pass. Para mayores informes llame al 830-335-4832.
Come stop by at Rody's Country Fried Chicken on 1910 Inland Highway. We are great supporters of the EPISD Athletic Department. We also like to wish the CC Winn Mavericks a great 2019-2020 season. Go Mavericks!
Hello, it's Carlos Santos, wide receiver. Rody's Country Fried Chicken has always been a great supporter to our Eagle Pass Athletic Department. Go Eagles!
No. We're back live. Halftime is we have David Lopez coming into the booth, and 14-0 the Eagles connect twice in the first half. As your first half thoughts? It's been a game of turnovers, and it's been a game of chances. You take the opportunities that you're given, and the Eagles have taken the chance, or haven't taken those two opportunities on those two turnovers. One, the fumble recovery, and the other interception from Barcena. Of course, the fumble recovery from Charlie Sisler. They have those two turnovers that turn into points.
It's been a grinding game. We only have 14 points on board. It says 14-0 right now. It's been a game in the trenches, right? It's been grinding. I mean, you can capitalize on mistakes like that, but at some point you need to get your offense running. Make sure that you're going full speed.
Yeah, and those are the thoughts of David Lopez, Knickerbocker, Heredia, Salinas, as we had the mighty.
How about that trick play that happened?
Yeah, the trick. We talked about the trick play, but we got the band on the field, the marching band from CC Winn. I do have some highlights of the first half, and I'm gonna set those up here in a second, so you guys can actually watch what happened in that first half. So we'll see.
There's been a fair amount of penalties on
yeah, on both sides, but that's to be expected from an emotional game like this.
The hype of the game, the energy of the game.
Yep, that is to be expected. As we set up the halftime highlights to give you those highlights. I don't know. I don't know who said that, but I really don't know who said that. Who came in and huh? Oh, really?
They can see the flag from here?
I don't know. As far as on the other side of the field, I'm pretty sure with the lights on in the. I'm live. I'm actually live.
You're live right now?
Yeah, I'm live right now.
Oh, Eagles, baby!
And you know what? With that, we're gonna give you the highlights of the first half. We'll be back with more after this. 12. That one off the And that one is a fumble with Caballero and Hernandez. Eagles have the first turnover of the game as Caballero will swing out. And a slant. And that was Dakota Quiporos for the catch. Motion. And Caballero gets stopped. Actually, he goes into the end zone for a touchdown. Eagles. Isaac Caballero. 2nd and 17. That was a 15-yard penalty. And we talked to the coaches, and again, I reiterate, those are the small little things that kill a drive. Johnston looking, and it is sacked. Nobody behind him, and Hernandez shakes one off. He's to the 40, makes a move, 45, and crosses the 45 to the 48-yard line. That's close. And Hinojosa, of course, the interior, the D tackles, will give to Hernandez. Hernandez shakes one, brought down by number 21 on the far sideline. To the far side, two to the near side, shotgun formation. And that one thrown out to the outside, and that is caught by number 5, Carlos Cam, Real Sports Live Southwest. 3 receivers set to the far side, empty backfield, 2 to the near side. We'll send the man in motion. That's Lopez, and in on the tackle was Hinojosa. Will take it himself. He's got some running room. He's at the 40 and gets brought down by number 1, Armando de los Santos. And again, the RPO, Ethan Johnston, puts it back in. Now he rolls out, flings it. Intercepted by Barcena. Barcena has it at the 45. He's trying to get away from. And there is a couple of flags as Barcena gets the interception. Will roll out near side, looking to throw. Now far side. That caught by number 14, Dakota Quiporos. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Eagles. As Quiporos. Razzle dazzle, throwing, man open, number 21, and gets the first down as a little trickery there for the Eagles. What's at stake from the 29, 3rd and 8 with 20 seconds. And that's to G.C. Ricci. He's got some running room. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Eagles. Looking for flags, no flags. And 12. And as we gave you the first half highlights, you saw the action on the field. 14-0 is the score, and the Mighty Eagle Band is on the field. But guess what? We're going to be back with more halftime report, and we'll be back with more after this.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Winn Mavericks a successful team season. Como Fitness, Supplements, and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Work out on your own time at Como Fitness.
Our Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. But don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
Halftime is we are here, and about 6 minutes to go. We got some stats from, of course, Conrado Perez, the Eagle Pass sports guru, the statistician. Every high school, every town has a statistician that goes back years and years, and this gentleman has compiled all the stats from both high schools. Anyways, in this first half, Eagle Pass has 15 carries for 52 yards, 9 of 13 in the air for 78 yards to total 130 yards, 5 first downs, but 10 penalties for 95 yards. For CC Winn, they have 12 carries for 50 yards, 5 of 9 from the air with 1 interception and 30 yards in the air, 80 yards total, 5 first downs and 5 penalties for 50 yards. So again, it's been a yellow hanky first half for this game. And again, we want to thank you for joining us on another edition of Real Sports Live Southwest, realsportslive.com. Full moon, Friday the 13th. That's right. 14th meeting between these two teams. We're at the EPISD Student Activity Cozell Foster Veterans Memorial Stadium. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live Southwest.com.
La Tienda de los Venados, established in 1939, a staple in downtown Eagle Pass. Make sure you come by and visit our meat market. Also, don't forget, we are ready for Lent. So come by and see our party supplies for all your Easter needs at Eagle Grocery, La Tienda de los Venados.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Lulu. Los esperamos a almorzar o al buffet. Rica comida. Tenemos deliciosa comida casera, donde la comida se hace con mucho amor. Aquí los esperamos. Bienvenidos.
Capital Insurance Services has been in business since 1965. We are an independent agency representing Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, and many more. We also provide Mexico insurance. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Owned and operated by Clarissa Rivera and her friendly staff, Amanda Garza and Joanna Salinas. Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Halftime here still, 4 minutes to go as we have our halftime stats. We gave you our halftime scoring update. And again, guys, 14-0. What to expect the second half? Well, to clean up the penalties and to get some points on the board for CC Winn, for Eagle Pass. Continue what they've done strong in the passing game. And as the running game has right now for both teams, I mean, 15 carries for 52 yards, 12 carries for 50 yards. They're pretty evenly matched there. As we have Eric Ramos on our camera, and then we have, of course, David Heredia on the field, getting that footage. We're gonna give you those highlights also together with the highlights from tonight's game. So we're getting ready to start the third quarter, and we'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Texas Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
Hey everyone, my name is Rudy with Mattress Clearance Warehouse, inviting you to come and see the best price mattresses in all of Laredo and now our new location in Eagle Pass. Take advantage of our great promotion that we have right now. For only $40 down, you can take your mattresses home today. Get 90 days, same as cash. Queen sets start at only $150. We have a wide selection of different styles at different prices. Save as much as 75% off from big store prices. Call the number on your screen. Call me today.
Stat Emergency Centers. Proven leadership, experience, and high standards in patient care and services. The difference sets us apart. Stat Emergency Centers was the first to implement a modern approach in emergency room services. Voted best freestanding ER and now first to develop an independent physician-owned specialty inpatient acute care hospital. Your healthcare matters to us. Thank you, Laredo, for trusting Stat Emergency Centers and providers with your healthcare needs. Excellence is not a given. You earn it.
Stat Emergency Center.
Well, we're done with halftime. Third quarter starts, and we're getting ready for the second half as the Eagles lead at 14-0. We have Stephanie Ramos with us as she was down on the field also getting some great shots. I'm not sure if we have anybody upstairs. So, again, second half. Getting ready to start. And the Eagles will receive the second half. And we start the the third quarter. Perales gets it at about the 7 yard line, brings it near side, across the 25 to the so Saul Perales brings it all the way to the 29 yard line. So that's where the Eagles will have the ball on their. So with 11:53 left here in the third quarter, out to the outside, and that's Hernandez gets it, and he is to the 40. At the 39, gets a Eagle first down on the first pass play, 10 yards there. Pitch out, and that one's a fumble. And that one, actually, they're going to call it incomplete. So another pass play, incomplete. Second down and 10 from the 39, from their own 39 yard line. Drops back, looking to throw. That one caught, immediately brought down by number 10. And that's Angel de la Torre. And that one to the 42 yard line. Third and 7 with a 3 yard pass play there. Bring a man in motion. Quick out. That one met immediately. That one goes nowhere as he is brought down. That was to CJC Ritchie, number 11. And he was quickly brought down at the 40 yard line. Actually lost 2 yards there. So it's a 4th and 9. Ramirez will punt it away. That punt nice and high. And we'll take actually a CC Winn bounce all the way back to the so 10-17, a punt. And CC Winn will have the ball at their own 41 yard line. 1st and 10 for Ethan Johnston and the Mavericks. Two back set. Will keep it himself, run near side, and is brought out of bounds by number 1, De Los Santos. And that one to the 45, 4 yard carry. 2nd and 6. That ball carrier right there was number 24. And he was brought down immediately. That's Charles Schussler. And Samaniego in on the tackle. And no gain on the play. 3rd and 6. Two receivers set to the near side, two to the far side. Will look to run. Actually was gonna pass and then decided to take it himself and back to the line of scrimmage. Johnston, no gain on that play. 4th and 6 as Andres Conde gets in on the tackle. So 3rd quarter, 4th and 6, and they're gonna punt it. Gonna punt it away and back deep, waiting for that punt is Barcena. And East gets out of the way, and they're gonna have their second possession. They start this possession with 8:48 left in the 3rd quarter, and the Eagles will have it at their own 18-yard line, 1st and 10. So Alan Rodriguez will bring the offense back out. Two receivers set to the far side, one on the near side. Running back in the backfield is Mares. Mares will get the ball, bounces back inside, and tries to get out of the outside. That's the 25-30, and is hit out of bounds at the 35-yard line. That's Jared Royce bringing the wood there. Jared, a senior. And to the 35 and gets an Eagle first down. He was bottled up in the backfield and then made a move to the outside and brings it near side for a nice gain. 17-yard gain there on that play to the 35. Out to the outside and hit. And Carlos Santos was the intended receiver. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. From the 35. 8:35 left here in the 3rd quarter. 14-0 still. A possession apiece already in this 3rd quarter. This is the second possession for the Eagles. Two receivers set to the near side, two to the far side. Shotgun formation. Drops back looking. Finding a receiver in the near side. That is Cigisi Ricci, and he is complete at about the 24-yard line. A nice ball by Alan Rodriguez to complete it down the sideline to the 24-yard line. A nice pass play there. That one to Quiroz on the outside on a 1st and 10. Gets it to the 20-yard line. 2nd and 6. No, never mind. I'll get it right now. The ball at the 22nd and 6. 7:44. Man in motion. That's Mares. Follows. Now bounces out. Now to the near side. 20. And Alan Rodriguez will take it down to the 15-yard line. A 5-yard carry brings a 3rd and 1 to the 15. So that's Midas with the carry, and he is bottled up and brought all the way back to his forward momentum. Will bring him back to the 21-yard line. So a 6-yard loss there for Midas to the 21. It brings a 4th and 6 for the Eagles with 7:02 left. Rodriguez, the senior quarterback, has 3 receivers to the near side, one on the far side. Mares checks it. Now Alan brings it near side. He's at the 15, 10, and goes out of bounds as he is brought out of bounds by number 21, Gonzalez. Needed 6. Got plenty more to the 9-yard line. Brings a 1st and goal from the 9. A 12-yard carry there for Alan Rodriguez as they have it at the 8-yard line, excuse me. A 13-yard carry. Rodriguez has Isaac Gonzalez in the backfield. 3 receivers set to the near side, one on the far side, one-on-one situation at the top. We'll give to Caballero. Caballero still on his feet and is brought down right about the 4-yard line. That guy keeps turning his wheels. And Caballero on a 1st and goal gets it down to the 4-yard line. A 4-yard carry, 2nd and goal for the Eagles. 6:22 left here in the ball game, in the third quarter, excuse me. One lone receiver to the far side. The ball in the right hash. 3 receivers set to the near side. Give to, again, Caballero. Caballero will be stopped for no gain. So the Eagles have it at the Winn 4-yard line. 3rd and goal. They started at their own 18-yard line, and they've had it for about 2 minutes and counting. Started with 8:48 when they possessed the ball. 5 seconds left on the play clock, and I think they're going to call a timeout here. Timeout is going to be called with 5:22 left by the Eagles. We're going to be back with more after this. You're watching Real Sports Live, Southwest.com.
For emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
We're back live, and 5:21 after the timeout. Quick, and that was almost intercepted by number 33 as that 3rd and goal play, a pass play intended for the inside receiver, number 14, incomplete as Garcia put his hands and incomplete, batted that down from the 4th and goal for the Eagles. They're going to set up for a 21-yard field goal try. The ball is up and it is good. Field goal good by Ramirez as he puts 3 points on the board. Now makes it 17-0 as Eagle Pass uh, culminates a drive that started at their own 18. A 72-yard scoring drive that gets them 3 points. And we'll be back with more after this.
Llega un momento en la vida en que necesitamos cuidados especiales y cuando ese momento llegue, piense en Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation Center es un centro de enfermería especializada y de atención a largo plazo que brinda servicios integrales para esas personas que necesitan un tratamiento especializado que se centra en la atención de la demencia y el deterioro de la memoria y que a la vez necesita atenciones de enfermería especializadas. Maverick Nursing and Rehabilitation lo espera en el 3106 Bob Rogers, aquí en Eagle Pass. Para mayores informes llame al 830-335-4832.
As the Eagles get set to kick off, that's David Lopez. That one going to be taken at about the 12 by number 17 to the far side. And that one brought down on the other side by number 22 in on the tackle. And that's Andres Perez. There is a flag on the play, and that was number 17 on the return, Donato Garza. .506 left. An 11-play drive. So they have the ball now. CC Winn has it at their own 9-yard line after the penalty on the return. 1st and 10. And Cantu, number 55, and Samaniego in on the tackle. Gets a yard there to the 10. Second and 9 for the Mavericks. 4:35 out to the outside, caught by number 11, and quickly is brought down and out of bounds. Olivo. Uriel Martinez, the outside linebacker, is that one to the 12. Actually, the ball set at the 13-yard line. So 3rd and 6. That's number 24 to the outside and brought down right at the marker. And that was number 20 on the carry for the Mavericks. Or 28, excuse me, Santos Perez. And Martinez in on the tackle. No gain. There's that one to the 12. 4th and 6. Punting it away. That's Barca now. And he's come to the near side. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And there is a flag on the play. He's going to score. But I think we do have a block in the back. And Christian Barcena. So we're waiting for the indication on what the penalty was, and it looks like it's indicated that personal foul. So another penalty added to already, excuse me, 10 penalties in that first half for the Eagles. So they punt it away, and they get it back with 3:36, and Eagle Pass has it at the Winn 42-yard line, first and 10 for the Eagles. Three receivers set to the near side, one to the far side. We'll have number 29 go in motion, and he's dropped. So there's a penalty on CC Winn there at the end of that play. So they're going to move the ball to the 28-yard line from the 42 to the 28. And that's a big, big play there. So now they have it first and 10 from the CC Winn 28-yard line. Don't forget, tomorrow night we're going to be live from San Antonio, Texas, as United South travels to San Antonio and takes on the 2-0 San Antonio Harlan Hawks. So, guys, we got football Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and of course Tuesday night volleyball on Real Sports Live Southwest. One back set, three receivers to the near side, one to the far side, pitch out to the outside as Jose Hernandez has nowhere to run there. And he gets, actually loses a yard to the 29, second and 11.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Winn Mavericks a successful team season. Como Fitness, Supplements, and Lifestyles at Mall de las Águilas. Come in and visit our store or our website at www.kfsubs.com. Don't miss the opportunity to be something you can be. Como Fitness, located at 575 Commercial Street, Eagle Pass, Texas. Stop by anytime, 24/7. Workout on your own time.
And that one complete quickly on a second and 11. That was complete to the outside. That was number 18, Chris Hiller. And that one to the 17-yard line. Actually, that's a 17-yard line. It'll be a first and 10 Two receivers set to the far side, two to the near side. Gives and immediately stopped by the front line, and that's number 94, Ontiveros. That's Alejandro Ontiveros, who is shooting through the gap and right into the receiver Isaac Isaac Ayoero, the running back. Second and 11 as he loses a yard to the 18. 17-0, third quarter, 2:06 left. Two receivers set to the far side, two to the near side. Comes near side, has a man open. That's Santos. Santos will be pushed out of bounds by number 44. That's Axel Rodriguez in on the tackle. No, that's Noé Castillon. And stepped out of bounds at the 3-yard line. First and go for the Eagles. That's a 15-yard pass play and sets up with a minute 51 left. Two receivers set to the far side, two to the near side for the Eagles. Alan Rodriguez will have Caballero in the backfield as Alan will try to dive in and falls short right at the one as number 13 comes in quickly, Ernesto Vasquez, and gets a tackle there as they get to the 1-yard line, second and go, 2-yard. So Alan Rodriguez and the Eagles knocking on the door again here in the third quarter. Seventh play of this drive. And a timeout called with a minute 13. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more after this.
This is Diamond Garage is located at 2881 North Veterans Boulevard. Personalize your car, truck, or SUV. Accessories, lift kits, maintenance, brake jobs, oil changes, and filter change. Best tires and rims around. Call them at 830-776-5363. That's Texas Diamond Garage.
Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las
And we're back to live action. There is a flag on the play. Delay a game on the defense. Ball at the 1-yard line. Half the distance to the goal. Has Jose Hernandez in the backfield. Three receivers to the far side. Will give to Hernandez. Hernandez puts his head down and in for a touchdown. A 1-yard as number 29 gets into the end zone for a touchdown from 1 yard out with a minute 5 left here in the third quarter. The Eagles will put 6 points on the board with the point after attempt yet to come. Makes it 23-0 with the point after attempt here coming from Ramirez. That one's good. Makes it 24. We'll be back with more after this.
Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Are you ready? Are you ready, ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a Labor Day party.
The Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale is going on now. You can get a new F-150 starting at just $27,995 or 0% interest for 72 months.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
And we're back live. 24-0 is the score. That ball taken at about the 9-yard line to the far side. And will be stopped at about the 19-yard line. From the 9 to the 19, less than a minute to play. So that's where the Mavericks will have it with 56 seconds left. Winn will have it at the 18. We'll give it to number, actually thrown out of the intended receiver is number 3. Ball at the 18. And the quarterback now is number 8. That's Jose Padilla, who's a junior. 2nd and 10 from the 18. And Padilla will take it up the middle and will be brought down as he crosses the 20 to 25. Ball to the 25. It'll be a 3rd and 3, and that's the end of the third quarter as we start the fourth. Fourth quarter here coming up. As the fourth quarter starts, and that's the patent nail on the coffin for the CC Winn Mavericks. For the Eagles, and if you see the plume of smoke in the other side, on the visitor side, that's what you get every year, waiting on the dust to settle. Trying to see if